Tyler from All About Spray. We live aboard a Tartan 42 and I have 2 prosthetic legs. I lost my legs 3 years ago in a skydiving accident, so we figured we'd kind of just go through like a few common things that happen that look really cool on YouTube but actually are a lot more difficult than you would expect. So here's a few sweet things.
This is Kayleen. She loves sailing and is trying to convince me as well. Kira's not convinced, but Carl knows what's up. I lost both my feet, so obviously we called the boat Footloose. Welcome back to All About Spray.
Before my accident, I lived in a van. Kayleen lived on a boat, so I still have a van, and my van has a wheelchair lift, so if I am having troubles with my legs and using my wheelchair, I'm able just to stay in my van. But with the boat, in getting this Tartan, we were looking for some specific things like the headroom inside here, because I'm 6'2" with my legs on, so bending over is not easy. I can't just bend my knees and my ankles to get around a boat with lower headroom. So that was a big thing, as well as just some access options, especially the V-berth being nice and accessible. That bench there is great for me, so I can get up and down out of the V-berth. I end up being at the helm a lot because I'm capable there, and a lot of our lines are run back to the cockpit. Almost all of our lines are run back to the cockpit, so I can be helpful there. Whereas Kayleen is a lot more mobile, so she's able to run up to the bow, put fenders out, switch dock lines, jump off the boat. So our jobs are kind of dictated by what I'm capable of. Stuff like accessing the engine sucks because I have to be up and down. Getting up off the ground for me really sucks. So if I'm down working on the engine, it's great to have like Kayleen around to grab tools, because if I'm down there and I have the wrong size wrench, to get up, go back, grab a wrench, come back, sit down, just starts getting extremely frustrating. Things like building the battery bank, I just took my legs off, buried myself in there, and yell when I need more tools or supplies, and that seems to work the best. In the evening, after a long day on my legs, I am excited to take them off. I always say it's like at the end of a day with your ski boots on. Not sure if you guys are skiers, but it feels so good to take your ski boots off. This is that times 1,000. I take my liners off, which is so nice. Leave them laying around all the time. You can see they're everywhere here. And then it's time to watch some hockey. Phew. When it's bedtime, it's it's just painful, and you don't really want to put your ski boots on before walking to bed, so I don't usually put my legs back on unless I really have to, if I have to go up top or something. But if I'm just going to bed, it means time to start scooching. I always have a trusty pair of volleyball knee pads around. I got a bunch of pairs laying around, and I put those on so it doesn't hurt quite as bad. Lots of people who haven't had their legs since birth or from a really young age have no problem walking, sometimes even on the end of their stumps, which is incredible to me because that would be so painful. Others have no problems walking on their shins or knees. For me, my legs have only been amputated in the last couple of years, so it's extremely painful. So I put my sweet volleyball knee pads on, and then I can get around. easy peasy. I can get to the head and brush my teeth. Everything I gotta do. Our shower's right here. Got a shower head if I need to wash my legs at night. I can do it all at once. How convenient. Heading to bed. Same thing in reverse. It looks super easy, but don't be fooled. It's extremely frustrating and took a long time to figure out how to pull this off. I use pin lock liners. I've noticed Single-Handed Sailor uses a sleeve system, which is absolutely a better option for living aboard. I use the pin lock liners because I work as a skydiver, so I'm doing a lot of skydives every day, and the pin lock gives me better security, and I can trust my legs aren't going to fall off. However, being around salt water all the time, if you've watched my Instagram, my legs get stuck on, and it's quite the ordeal. So the salt water tends to lock up the mechanism, and it's not the best option for living on a sailboat, but it's the best option for me and my lifestyle. I hope you find this helpful and or interesting. If you are an amputee and you've been doing this for a longer time, you have some hints or helpful ideas for me, please let me know. If you're a new amputee and you're trying to figure this out, send us a comment and let's talk. Let's figure it out together, because I don't know what I'm doing. Either I'm making it up as I go every day. Lots of little things that we left out in here. Obviously the big thing, getting in and out of the head, in and out of the B-berth. What we do while we're underway are the logical things. There's so many little things like cleaning these liners and lots of small issues, or even using the shower at the marina. I have to take my legs off, need a bench to sit on. There's a million little things, and if you're not an amputee, they probably don't really matter to you. But if you are an amputee, I got lots more little tricks. Thanks for watching this weird episode of All About Spray. Check out our other videos where we actually go sailing. Have some fun. Bye.
To see more of Tyler's adventures, you can follow him on Instagram @TyTurner14.